Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Larry, brought to you by the Shadowed City. This is IWA Warroom, and we shall be going over two shows, one that passed and one that is coming up. And it was the return of SPW, Return of Carnage TV. And to kick us off, it was a three-way dance between Gringo Loco, Matt Cross, and MG. All three men looking to make a big statement. And MG walked out victorious, making a huge statement in the matchup. And who knows where he shall go from here in SPW. The sky's the limit, and he has a lot more challengers ahead of him, that is for sure. Another matchup that was there was Ghost Edwards versus Domino, a absolute banger as well. And Domino walked out victorious. Jordan Oliver, the man that has traveled up to the UK and was a member of CCW and is traveling the world right now and made his way to SPW to take on Mr. Wes Grimm, who has been running Ramshot through SPW, and Wes Grimm won. Leo Blade versus Bloodstone. Bloodstone, one of the fastest rising stars here in SPW, member of the Lost Souls. And Leo Blade, a man that's looking to make his claim here more in SPW. And Leo Blade walked out victorious. Next up was a debut matchup of Daryl Williams versus Jameson Shook in an old school rules matchup. And in the end, Daryl Williams walked out victorious. Next up was an Anything Goes for the SPW World Tag Team Championships as the Faces of Death took on the Echoes of Chaos, the Tag Team Champions, with the Echoes of Chaos retaining the belts. No easy fashion. But that also led to a matchup with the men that they beat coming up, as Eddie will be taking on BBBD, Big Bad Baby Daddy, which we shall get to when we get there. Ladders, light tubes, and tables. Cassidy Bates versus Drew Parker. Both men definitely talented, and they were both a part of the Theater of Blood tournament. And Cassidy Bates took out a huge victory in that one. SPW World Mayhem Championship as the new champion, Mitchy Blaze had his first defense against Matt the Bulldozer Tremont in a Fans Bring the Weapons, with Mitchy Blaze retaining the championship. And to close out the show was for the SPW Women's Championship in a House of Horrors, as Kaiva Frost, the champion, defended against Little Psycho, and Little Psycho walked out the new champion. It was a great return of Carnage TV. I'm excited that it's back, and I'm happy that it's back. And I can't wait to see what this next episode has in store, which I have right here. It will be a number one contenders fatal four-way. The Mighty, Domino, Charles Colton, and Tyler Arrow will all be facing off for a number one contendership here, but the title is unknown what they'll be facing for. That remains to be seen. Now, as I was saying earlier, Big Bad Baby Daddy will be taking on Eddie Walker. They have been going back and forth in words, and that is going to be a brutal battle nonetheless. All these are going to be brutal battles, especially this one. Devo Riot versus Blake Christian. That's going to be a great one as well. For the SPW National Championship, it will be the champion Jackson Chaos defending against a mystery opponent. Who could it be? Where are they from? Who are they with? Have they been here before? That remains to be seen. In a tag team death match, it will be the Syndicate versus the Michigan Pillars, and the Syndicate returned at the last pay-per-view event, and they will be taking on the Michigan Pillars, former tag champions in their own right, and that's going to be a crazy spectacular. And this one, we have a debuting Remington Roar versus DMP in an Anything Goes. And we know how SPW rules are. When anything goes, anything legit goes. In the co-main event, it will be a sharp shit death match as these men have faced off twice before, and this is another third in their saga. It will be Jack Graves versus Matt Tremont. I'm excited for that one. I'm already on the edge of my seat for that one. I'm excited to see who will walk out victorious and how it will go, who will win in their trifecta. And to close out the show will be a six-man tag war as the Killer Trifecta will be taking on the Lost Souls in a 3v3 six-man tag matchup, and that is going to be insane. Carnage TV returns strong, and it's coming back with a second episode on its return. I'm very ready for it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are all as well. It is this Thursday. Stay tuned for that. I'm excited to see how it will go in all the matchups from start to finish. It will be chaotic. It will be bloody. It will be absolute mayhem. And of course, carnage. And that was really what I wanted to go over, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back here with Warroom possibly going over Christine's Chaos in the coming times when we do get there, which should be returning when IWA returns for a special. Possibly two specials. And I hope everybody has a great day, good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever y'all may be. Peace out.